What's going on, folk? New episode, my girl's 350Z. Gonna try to make it look a little better. She's got a lot of body parts for it, and she's got some drift event shit coming up, so trying to do all this shit last minute, 911, not 911, but you know what I'm saying, trying to get it all together. And of course, I already know that if you've been following the channel or you watch all my videos, you would have definitely known that I already said that I was supposed to be working on that car and not a bunch of other cars, but it is what it is. It's life. We gotta work on a bunch of shit. And yeah, stick around. Check it out, little baby.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yeah, life is like a motherfucking dream. Fill my double cup up with some leans. Yeah, put my dick in your bitch please. Yeah, rats come.
Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. They can come closer than close, yeah. Original they never will be. We bumpin' from coast to coast, yeah, yeah. We just tryna make you see. Nobody does it better.
I'm sitting here tripping, my mind is blocked. Nate Dogg just spit it, so it's time to concoct. No one can do it better like this two-man crew. They say we one here to quitters. Now what y'all gonna do?
Always into something, that's my name. Only out for money, hey, cause that's the game. People always ask me why I'm out for scratch. He who has the most is he who won the match.
Strike one, me and Nate Dogg is a match. Strike two, leave them standing still in their track. Strike three, you could call us 213. It's the L and the B that makes me act like a G.
My exhibition started back in '93, when wasn't nobody listening but Warren and me. To all the non-believers now I bet you see, nobody does it better than me. They can come closer than close, yeah. Original they never will be. We bumpin' from coast to coast, yeah, yeah. We just tryna make you see. Nobody does it better.
They call me Jeezy the spark plug, keeping it lit. There's no accident for these platinum hits. So when we make it, you show love. Banging in your club, hanging with your thugs, giving up G love.
Do you remember back on the east side, when all of us niggas used to love to ride? We didn't care what we did. Time was nothing to us, we were just kids. Times are different now, but you still get stuck. I'm not a kid no more, I just don't give a fuck. So if you really think you wanna step to me, keep this in mind, nobody does it better than me. Closer than close, yeah. Original they never will be. We bumpin' from coast to coast, yeah, yeah. We just tryna make you see. Nobody does it better.
Wow, make you say go now. Hot rap singles on the charts now. Got a baby, so I'm breaking hearts now. On your mark, get set, it starts now.
All you pimp player hustlers now, you know you can't keep me out once you crack the door. Either join the team or it's best you flee. Nobody does it better than me. They can come closer than close, yeah. Original they never will be. We bumpin' from coast to coast, yeah, yeah. We just tryna make you see. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better.
I can see it in your eyes. I can crack you under pressure, you don't have to tell no lies. Young Grammy, pull it back a blouse. Switching lanes, just watch the flows. Fuck it, throw it in the bag, no matter what the fuck it costs. Take a pressure, send it off. Watch out who the fuck you cross. Son is serving, then came through just to knock these busters off. Yo, nigga, he a fucking lame, and that's for sure. Break your purse wide open, bitch, I'll let you go. Project pack a duck, gorilla pimp. Respect the flow. Better switch it, then I step it with the Optimo, the Optimo. We gon' bust back. Roll that sticky, then that's me go where the bud at. We smoke woods, we smoke swishers, we smoke bitches too. Got a bitch that cook me clean and like to lick me too. I feel sorry for the niggas that come after me. Got a stick that like to chop you up, no Japanese. Let me break you up, this pimpin' from the 3rd degree. Bitch, I'm twisted off the juice and methamphetamines. I need Lucy Lou's, Betty Boos, and Pamela's. She like to suck me, fuck me, let me bring the camera. Let's make a movie with no budget in my GT. I'ma let it be, no one can fuck with me.
Some nigga you wanna get tossed in the river, nigga. Put him in the mud, see the pump blood, nigga. No love, it's strong for the bone. When I grab that phone, gotta pump your dome. Follow me, roll, stroll down this 99. Gotta find these roll hoes, nigga. If you woke up and all of a sudden, nigga, you was up in my hood. I'm a real thuggish nigga, so I would have to kill you, so I thug to the couple, pick up my pump, dump tums, and they got to pain. Nigga got to fuck the bang, taking no shorts, so fuck your man. Bang my thing to slang, them bloody bodies, kill them all, send them hoes up in flames. Crazy insane to the brain. Hey, we slay niggas who think we play. Nigga be deadly with the gun, machete be dip, then run. Running with the guns that he bucket, leaving them bodies dumped off in the alley for dead. I'm here, kill them all, more murder, that's what Ouija said. Gotta put one in your head, bang, we coming to serve ya. More murder, more murder, more murder, more murder, more murder, more murder.
Murder them all, I'm never gon' fall, so I murder them, baby. Get them up with him, it's thugs. See him on the corner and they slanging them drugs. Giving them shots out to the Glock like 88 to 10-5. Killers be pumping them slugs. Niggas me fed, me dealing, me silence, me 12 gauge eruption. And I'm on the road, just trusting that they be fussing. They bout to be busting me, killer. With a buckshot, I'm a pillion. Number one assassin, still a realer nigga. Down from a crime. Niggas be down, try to stay to the grind. Niggas is going insane, taking it straight to the brain. And man, some call it a shame, but wet me the thing up off of this murder game. And I'm feeling not a bit remorseful. My 12 gets just so forceful. So play your hate when I'm in your town. The nigga me bucking them down. And I'm giving up peace to the hustlers. Thusters and 12 gauge pumpsters. Juggling me gutters, my murder been style. Now put them on the ground, lay down. Nigga take my thing. The way that we swing when I'm coming to serve you. With a nine cocked and just ready to pop. Letting off shots, lazy be screaming out murder, more murder.
Can't get away from my shotgun, leaving them bodies fucked up. I'm pumped to the ground, better leave it alone. Nigga wanna die when fucking weird. Mo thug nigga, we killers, bitch. Now you wanna catch some bang bang. Nigga wanna die when I let my nuts hang. What is it in me? Make me feel like I got to murder ya. You slipping, I'm high. Pull up my ticket, nigga, you die, soldier. For killers, we creeping, they coming to hurt ya. More murder. Better pack that pipe. I'm feeling like killing you, dying tonight. You don't wanna hear that clap pop. When that clap pop, clap don't stop. We all about murder, mo. Finger on the trigger, mo thug, let go. We straight from Cleveland. Clap back, nigga, you bleed on. You don't wanna fuck with bone. Pulling that chrome now, nigga, get down. If you wanna die, bye. See you, nigga, gotta let mama cry. Watch most of the killers pump, pump. Put him in the ground with his head blown down. More murder, more murder, more murder.
Hit till it just to stop. Will I die murder now? He's 99, follow me grinding all the sending that body underground. Hit down the ride and everyone dies and die. Running with my killers and all of my sluggish niggas. Choking up blood and more victims. Get some that'll be little rich. The sinister killer, y'all put him in a grip. About to shove up, fuck that nigga. And I'm up inside, must be blown up on top. And remember me spray them, slay them, gauge them, lay them all up off in a coffin, ready to fade them. So buck up the shoes with the truck and eruption. Creep out your seat with your weak, come to step out. None of my niggas was bluffing. Wanna love with a murder man, a murder gang. The same with a bang, bang, bang. Cameras is to bump you out, by run them all off, St. Clair face. Put a murder bow, oh no, oh, when the thugster. Stop 40 poster pointed at the popo. Stop them, drop them, no, those till they go cold. Left froze, you know, nigga, we can't be bluffing, we're bang insane. When I put one to your temple, more mother than blow out your brain.
Suckers don't pay the tax. I can never fuck with a broke bitch unless they bring the scratch. Hopping up the 6 for golden D's in the Kango hat. There ain't no politicking, so don't you come my way. Ain't no dealing with bitches who can't even hold their own weight. I'm like a lion in the jungle, better yet a gorilla. My mind is twisted from all the bullshit that I done witnessed. I never step without the grip without my 9mm. A dosage of paranoia, cause partner these streets for each other. I done seen too many players fall victim up to the game. So forget that this is chess and I check it, so pot your way. I used to dream.
All right, so this is gonna be a little bit different. To give you an understanding, an idea, today is Wednesday, and we do have the Hurricane Milton hitting us tonight. We're on the east coast of Florida. We're not supposed to get it really bad, but you know, for here where I'm at specifically, my concern is a lot of flooding because my whole front yard's kind of already pretty much soaked at this point. But that's not why you're here. You're not here for hurricane shit. You're here for the 350Z shit. But it's giving you a context as to why I gotta hold an umbrella and be all fucking weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over to Z a little bit. So here we go, the dog. Know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna stay outside long, but I'm gonna let you check it out a little bit. Removed all the panels and shit off the car, and that's because, as you saw, I got it the wet sand. And in reality, yeah, I'm gonna have to just close this shit up. It's gonna get shitty. Hold on a second, little baby. All right, that's my bad. Starting to rain again. You know, I mean, it's to be expected. It's hurricane type shit. So when you watch the video, you see that basically took the body kit. You know what I'm saying? Right here, bam. There it. Oh, there they go, right though. You know what I'm talking about? So I took the body kit and mounted the whole kit up, got to see how it fit, and generally speaking, this bumper fit pretty well. I know in like the video, if you look really close, like where the bumper lines up with the fender, it looked a little funny, which I'm sure, I mean, the car's black, so I mean, like, it won't really show too much that stuff anyways. But if you're doing a body kit, things to look out for are edges, like in here. So these edges always kind of probably end up looking funny, but in this case, there is supposed to be a fog light here, so you don't have to worry too much. Technically, the fog light would slide over. There's actually a backing mount in the back of here. Let's see, right here. So you'll be able to like mount your light to there, however the case is. So technically, a lot of that zone in there wouldn't matter, but you'd always want to make sure like your edges in here are all crisp and clean and all here. Otherwise, it'll look like shit, like how this one does. All crunchy, these edges aren't fucking smooth. So that's kind of something to pay attention to if you ever do a body kit. The rear lip, actually I was going to cut it right about here and then here and remove the whole center piece. So it's just the side pieces here, because when I did mount this, the muffler does push against the fucking corner right here. Probably from at some point the exhaust shifting over just a touch, or from when I had welded the muffler, because the pipe in the muffler that goes to the back of it has 2 bolts in it, which makes no fucking sense to me. That I welded shut for the most part back there. So I probably tweaked the angle just enough, you know, whatever the case is. It is a drift car. It does kind of get beat up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, you see like wet sanded everything, and wet sanding does 2 things, right? Wet sanding will clean and sand at the same time. Now, yes, not all sanding paper is wet sanding paper, so you have to, you know, kind of be mindful of that. There's a lot of techniques you can use for sanding and getting things smoother and cleaner. One thing I will say for sure is that I'm not doing this body kit the way I would like to do it. I'm not doing the car I'd like to do it. This is more of a backyard to the front yard kind of scenario. I forget if I said that before or not in a previous video. Don't remember, but yeah, now I'm telling you right here. So yeah, backyard to the front yard kind of scenario, and that's because it is a drift car. I did spend a lot of time in the car the first time getting it prepped and ready, hoping for that this time around the car would look a lot nicer overall. But as the car got very beat up, I have like another door for the car. There's a huge dent in the passenger door. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs a lot of work. She has a drift event this weekend, like an all girls drift event, and I wanted to put her new body kit on that she ordered like a year ago almost. So like, I just kind of wanted to get the car looking a little bit better, a little bit newer, nicer for her. I still have a couple other things to do. You saw us try to mount the BCL wing, which is the BCL's 1850 wing. So that's like the biggest wing they currently have. It's a sick ass wing. Started to try to line up and mount it, but the reason we stopped doing it is because you can't tell in the video, but the amount of mosquitoes at night, like as soon as the sun just like barely starts to crest downwards, the mosquitoes are absolutely ridiculous. So you're just standing out there just getting tore up by like 10, maybe 30 million mosquitoes at once. Yeah, like that's how Florida rolls. We're in a swamp, so it's all mosquito town. But yeah, so I didn't mount it. I did the pilot holes with the paint pen to get it all lined up to try to like make sure it was all good. Measured it out, trying to make sure like the wing looked like where it needed to be visually, like where she wants it to be versus like, you know, where I want it to be. I want it to be tight and low like my black S13 was, you know what I'm saying? But she wants it up, she wants it there. So we're gonna put it there to do that kind of shit. Also, when I removed the rear duckbill wing, which was this piece right here, when I took this guy off, it was silver underneath in the hatch. That's because when we painted the car originally, that hatch was already mounted. That saved me from doing a ton of body work underneath the hatch, filling holes, filling emblems, all that kind of stuff. So now that the car is removed, it was still silver, and some of the body work I had started years ago was actually still underneath. Actually all generally good shape. A lot of leaves, a lot of dirt, you know what I'm saying, whatever, no big deal. But the problem ends up being that it was still silver, right? So I don't have any, at this very moment I have it, but I didn't have any black paint, and I can't just paint easily here at my house. It's extremely difficult. I have no room. I have an air compressor, it's not that great, and overspray is pretty serious considering it's gonna get on the house, it's gonna get on my cars, I have to move a bunch of shit just to try to like reduce the amount, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, also, you see me spray can it. Now, that is not normal spray can, that is professional grade tools right there, okay? So the first can I sprayed it with is self-etching primer, which it is a special primer. It's actually meant to go on steel, like raw steel. So it's meant to bite into the steel and yeah, pretty much bite in as hard as it possibly can because it's acid etched. That's not something you just want to just spray your car down with. That is only meant for like a bonding agent essentially, right? The other can that I used afterwards is a lacquer can. So it is a high gloss lacquer. The lacquer can is something that I use for guy coating when I sand primer. So those two cans are, you can't go into the store, you cannot buy those at the store. You have to get them from a specialty store, like any automotive paint store should be able to have them or sell them. You can probably buy it online on eBay, stuff like that too. But I have those cans specifically for doing touch-up. I got a lot of black cars, so if I have to like do a quick touch-up on something just to keep it black like I did there, that's kind of what they're for. And to keep the steel, yeah, any raw steel I have to use now, I can throw that on there, make sure it's kind of it's almost sealed per se, but just so it bites in, gives me a good surface for when I put whatever's on top next. You know what I'm saying? So don't just think I'm just rattle canning my car or some cheap ass Walmart dollar can. Each one of those cans is fucking expensive. That's not cheap shit. I think the etching primer can is like $20 or $30 for the can. I think it's like, yeah, 20, 30 bucks, something like that. And the other can, I think it's like, I don't remember how much that one is, to be honest. I think it's like the same price too. So those are expensive cans. And then also, another reason I use them too is because when I cleaned the silver surface on the hatch, I lightly scuffed it with a Scotch-Brite. And that was to clean it and to scuff it lightly. I didn't want to scuff it to where I'm putting deep scratches in it because that's for later. When I go to paint the car or I paint the hatch later, that is when it comes time to like really put sand marks in it and really chase after it, fix dents, fix all that kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now is not the time for it, later is the time for it. Right now the time is for doing the body kit and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's something to kind of keep in mind, that this isn't just spray can town city and it's like, oh yeah, just spray can shit. Don't do that to your car. Because the body guy or the paint guy that has to sand it down later is gonna hate you and he's gonna charge you more money for putting bullshit on your car because you're just like, oh, I did it myself. And that's the problem. The materials that I put on the back of that car are materials that are meant to be sanded off. I can actually take lacquer thinner and wipe off all the lacquer I already put on the car back there. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave all that shit back there because I have to sand back there anyways. Think of it as almost like a temporary primer, but like high-end shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, back to where we was at, you know what I'm saying? So we mounted the body kit, you know what I'm saying? Kept it simple, kept it light. Back here was pretty simple. Like I said, I was gonna cut the center out just to reduce anything, you know, like this, I was assuming originally that this part here was gonna hang under and touch the bash bar. The bash bar has a jack point. So I kind of thought originally that was gonna go past too far. And when I mounted it, it didn't do that at all, so I decided to go ahead and keep that for now. If it gets fucked up, if it gets mangled, which it will, you know, we'll cross that kind of bridge when we get there, and I'll just chop the ends and then just leave the whole center out. The sides here, I ended up trying to lift them on the bumper up as high as possible because I don't want when she's drifting or if she dips off road, I'm trying to keep those high up as I can so that way they don't get grabbed and pulled. Because if they do, they turn into shit like this. As an example, if you look real close, this got pulled and grabbed and I'm missing this whole section. So I had to make another carbon fiber piece to make up for this whole zone because I ripped this off the car and it drug and that whole section's gone. And I can't replace that whole back lip on the GTR because, well, you can only buy the bumper with that lip. You can't buy them separate, you know what I mean? This car, I'm sure I can buy this separate. It's not as big of a deal, and fiberglass, so it's like a million times cheaper. But I still don't want it to grab and pull and get fucking crazy. So I just pushed it up as far as I could in the bumper and started mounting from there. That's as good as it's gonna get for there. The front bumper here, honestly, when you buy a higher end body kit and the holes are already in like the correct locations, like I didn't have to drill these holes and make them and do all this crazy shit. All these holes were already where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like that shit's crazy as fuck. And it was really nice to actually have to just like put it on there, put the factory plug right back in the hole, and it fit and work. Do all the holes line up? Not sure, to be honest with you, because I didn't test all the holes. It's a drift car. I'm not gonna put plugs in every single hole. If I have to remove the bumper, I wanna remove it with ease, you know what I mean? So where's the other pieces at? Hold on, let me talk about it. Oh yeah, so we got the fender, here we go. All right, side skirts. In the video, you saw me take a block. So I took a block to all these parts. Even that, yeah, took a block to all these parts. And blocking is to help flatten the paint as smooth as you can and get it as nice as you can, right? I also came back to make sure I sand these inner edges, the edges that go here, and all these different zones, and even out the paint, sanding it front to back kind of thing, even it all out. Same thing with the fenders here. I'm sorry, these are wide fender attachments. So you saw that I originally had the piece that came down here, and now I don't have them at all. And that's because something I never realized is that this bumper has high cheekbones. So this piece comes up really high here with a factory bumper. This stays down low and doesn't have this sharp point in here, right? And unfortunately, what I didn't know is that the attachment piece that goes here in the bumper to meet in the other pieces over there, it doesn't go for this. So basically it sits on the edge and it hangs off like crazy, as you saw in the video. And that's why the piece stuck out so far, so, you know, all over the place. It's not meant to go in this bumper. I never realized this bumper did that and had high cheekbones in the corners. So unfortunately, if I had known that prior, I probably would have tried to order a different wide fender kit of some sort for the front fenders, but you know, hindsight's 2020. This is where we're at now. I can make the other pieces work, but that's gonna take a lot of effort, time, and a lot of fiberglass and materials and some other shit. So that's for later, that's not for now, you know what I mean? For now, we're wide fendering that shit. You know, I'm talking about, but yeah, you see I chopped up the inside with the, oh, didn't want that to happen. So I chopped up the inside here, but then I came back off camera and I cut the inside smooth. And that's to gain clearance, because it makes no sense that this piece, like this whole piece in here, oh shit. It's like 2 inches of just like this big fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like it's huge, like this is big as shit. And that's like reducing the whole point of having a wide body if I can't wide body. You know what I mean? Like, so we cut that inside smooth, kept it crispy, kept it clean, still mounted on the fender, still looked really good. And man, I can't complain too much. In general, that's not bad quality fiberglass there. It's not amazing quality either. This bumper is pretty good. Normally what you wanna do is like, if you're gonna like really put this on the car and you're gonna make something like this and that look as nice as possible, you're gonna cut it in really hard with a heavier grit. You're gonna prime the whole thing, mount it on the car, see where you're at. Okay, I gotta make adjustments here, I gotta make adjustments there. Any filing, sanding, trimming you're gonna do for your application, because we're wide front because of the suspension and shit. So you would do all your trimming, any body work more you gotta do, and you would really be attacking this with a block. You can DA it, which if you want it to be super nice, you would block it. And you do any body work, any mud, fix any of your inconsistencies, do one final prime, another sand, then you go straight for paint, you know what I'm saying? In this case, we're not doing that, like I said. This is backyard to the front yard. So we're gonna use the primer that it already has, which is this black coating. And I'm smoothing that out as much as I can first. And we're gonna paint this car, we're gonna paint these panels, and we're gonna put them on the car. The car's already gloss black. Wait, the car's over there somewhere. We're gonna paint it gloss black, you know what I'm saying? So with that kind of shit, it'll blend in. You won't really notice it very much. It'll all look black and shiny, especially in like pictures and in like the camera. But I really did want to make this a full kind of like quick transformation video of like mounting the kit, fitting the kit, you know, prepping the kit, putting it on the car, put the BCL wing on, and have like a whole video on that. But time frame wise, kind of ran out of time because I've been working on all the other cars, and I was working on that car like in the background here and there to get like this done, that done. Plus I had to buy materials for it, which cost a lot of money on top of, you know, just having to buy the dually wheels recently and buying all the parts for all the other cars and all the other shit I've been buying, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something I probably should have planned a month ago in advance to actually like get done and do, you know what I mean? But I didn't. So, you know, last minute type shit, you know, that's race car stuff, right? So yeah, but yeah, in the next video in that car, I will show like the stuff getting painted. If I end up spraying it, if my homie ends up spraying it, then more than likely it'll end up being like at a shop or something, which I'm still going for spraying it here at the house right now. Hurricane permitting, if we still have power afterwards, then I could probably just pull it somewhere I shouldn't and just give it a quick spray and then, you know, put it on. So we'll see how that goes, you know what I mean? So yeah, hurricane honestly kind of fucking me over here a little bit. But yeah, that's okay. That's what life's about. We out here in the streets, little baby. So as long as we don't flood, as long as we got some power, which here in my house, we lose power from a bad thunderstorm. So I expect to lose power probably for a few days, hopefully no more than that. You know, hoping for the best, you know what I'm saying? But all my West Coast folks getting hit really hard. So even though we are in direct path of the hurricane, we're still, we're at the tail end of the hurricane. So by the time it hits us, it should only be a category 1, which, don't get me wrong, hurricanes are still, you know what I'm saying? Those are gangster shits, but you know, that's just what we're dealing with, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, like I said, I was really hoping for a nice full transformation video, full kit, full wing, looking sick. I was gonna lower the front of her car, trim her inner fenders, and like do all kinds of shit, but you know what? That's another video on itself at a different point, you know what I mean? So hopefully when I put this kit on her car, hopefully if it makes it on the car before her drift event, she doesn't destroy it, so I can at least, you know, do the rest of the video, the next video, so it actually looks tight, and then show it driving, do some rollers, do some cool shit with that. It'll probably be a much shorter video, so yeah, we'll see, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, keep checking it out, and there's, we got some events coming up. I got some things ordered up, and hopefully all that kind of works out. Of course, work's gonna get super busy at the end of the year for me, so my videos may end up becoming less consistent, or every other week, unfortunately, depending on how many hours a week they may have us start working. So yeah, we'll see how that goes too, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everyone that watches these videos. Appreciate you sticking around, finding out. Anyone that leaves comments, I reply to that shit. So just leave comments, good, bad, doesn't really matter. You're gonna find me here replying, you know, I'm talking about the baby. So yeah, stick around, find out, and stay sucker free.
I keep it real, keep it real.
You know the deal.